frankly saying, before 3 months, I go like 50 to 60 spoken institutes I visited. You know, if you want to improve your accent, so you have to emotionally attach, because English speaking means you have to speak naturally. Just you speak Hindi, because while speaking Hindi, we don't think anything. Just we speak.
I'm not agree with this point. If there is no guidance, they are not understand what should they do, they can join. Otherwise, there are lots of method to learn self this language, and it is very easy. Really, Hindi is very tough in front of English language.
And for the very advanced level, they play me. What do you like? Oh, they are not showing this type of speaking. They are speaking. Sometimes I also copy. Hi, they are. I think this is not for this. They are speaking like this.
If someone like to learn this language and they follow these points, these tips, they of course they will get easily learn this language. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Ritik. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How about you, ma'am? Very good
Yeah,
afternoon, ma'am.
very good afternoon. I'm good. I'm doing well. So please tell me something about yourself.
Okay. It's it's nice for me. So it's my pleasure to introduce myself. As you know, my name is Ritik. I'm graduate from Tilka Manjhi Bhalpur University, Bihar. And ma'am, I'm basically from Bihar, but currently living in Delhi, Jahangirpuri, where I am running my offline institute. The name of my institute is Margdarshan, and I also have a YouTube channel, and the name of my YouTube channel is Margdarshan 808. And
Okay.
when it comes to my hobbies are listening to music, singing song, reading books, and nowadays my current hobby is making conversational video and talking to you lovely person like you, ma'am. So it's short introduction about me. And
Okay. So you are a
you also
teacher?
introduce yourself as we are meeting for the first time.
Yes, yes, sure. My name is Achal Dhaka. I'm also living in Delhi. I'm a mother and a homemaker. If I talk about my qualification, I have done BCA and MBA, then B.Ed, and I'm qualified CTET 2 times and UPTET also. I have teaching experience too. And nowadays, I'm just upbringing my son. That's all about me.
Okay, okay. It's
So you
nice
are
introduction, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
a teacher.
Yes, ma'am. I have been in the teaching profession for the last 10 years. And I teach students for the competitive exam students like SSC, banking, railway, Delhi police, and
Oh,
other state PCS exam. I teach them mathematics.
okay, great. So,
Yes, ma'am.
where is your institution in Jahangirpuri?
Yes, ma'am. Jahangirpuri. Do
Okay,
you know about
great.
Jahangirpuri?
Yes, yes, I know. Nowadays, you are just learning spoken English, or you already master in spoken English.
No, 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 ma'am. Actually, as I mentioned, I'm running my offline institute. So there is a batch of academic classes also. Academic students also come in my institute, and
Okay.
we teach here from first to 12th class academic students. So
First
most
to.
of the students they first to 12th all subjects.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, there is a ma'am with me. She also teaches from 1 to 8 and 11, 12 art subjects, and I teach 9th and 10th class all subjects. That's why most of the parents came to my institute and they told us, sir, you are teaching all subjects, so you also focus English to my children. So in this way, I unintentionally started teaching them. So they attend my speaking classes and they told, sir, you are teaching English very well. So in this way, I also started teaching English also. And nowadays, I'm teaching spoken English student in a separate batches. And
Oh,
and I also upload ma'am some videos on YouTube with my students. Whatever I teach in my institute, I upload sometimes with my students with English related contents. So in this way, I started learning English. And nowadays, ma'am, I am also very passionate about this language to learn this language.
great,
So in this
wonderful.
process, I watched your video. So I thought I should connect to you, and I like the way you talk to a person. You talk very much and you talk very patiently. You listen very patiently. So I talk to you also. And thank you very much again, ma'am. You give me this opportunity to interact with you.
No, it's my pleasure having conversation with you, and you are a wonderful teacher. As you told me that you are teaching all subject. The GTB Nagar, they use this technique, listen and then understand, write that words. So did you use the same thing in your spoken English course?
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes, sometimes,
Oh, it depend on the
because
level of the students. I think so.
yes, because all the students are no basic. And I just started between 2 to 3 months. That's
Okay.
why. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Means all they
after
are
sometimes,
at
after 6 months, after 7 months, after 1 year, I will teach them in a good, more proper way, like on a projector, like digital board, on that way.
okay, okay. Means all they are at the beginning level. That's why.
Yeah, yeah. That's
And
why, ma'am.
I know that basically in the Jahangir Puri, people are not aware to English language. They are at the normal means generally use Hindi. They don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
In school
but you
also.
can't say, ma'am. There is a great there is a great environment in Jahangirpur. There are, I think, 20 to 25 institute of spoken English institute.
That's why there are institute because
There is, ma'am, there is a
at the
great
home.
demand of speaking English in Jahangirpuri, and there are also good teachers of English. You also see like YouTube. They are also taking conversational video. They are teacher from the Jahangirpuri. They are very famous teacher also.
Yeah, as Sunil sir.
Yeah, you know Sunil sir. They used to live in Jahangirpuri. Sunil sir, Gaurav Sood sir, S.K. Sinha. These are the good teachers of Jahangirpuri. They are
Okay,
the famous
okay.
teachers. Yes.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm saying that at the home, students could not achieve the environment, could not get that environment at the home. That's why there are lots of institutions so that they can learn spoken English.
Yeah, yeah,
And how
definitely.
is going on your institute?
Yes, my institute is going very well
You
because
are
I
satisfied.
just started teaching speaking. Uh, Actually, before I started teaching spoken English, I didn't know anything about, because I was a teacher of mathematics. I have to teach. I have been in the teaching for the last 10 years. I don't know even ABC of English. But but I know that because I have prepared for the SSC examination, I know how to teach the SSC students English also. But in terms of speaking, I didn't have much knowledge. But when I started, I also searched a lot of videos on YouTube how they are teaching style, how what should I teach in speaking English. But now I know very well how can I teach my students, and they are also very pleased. And nowadays we have 3 separate batches of spoken English institute.
Okay, so there are other teacher also apart from you?
Yes, there is one ma'am now.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
And whole day your
and one
batch
more teacher, and one more teacher. We are 3 teachers in my institute. I,
is
one ma'am, and one teacher more.
okay.
And nowadays there is a exam. You know very well, academics exams. I am very busy with my students in preparing for their exams.
Yes, yes, I understand. I want to know that if learner are at the beginning level, means they are not aware English too much. Okay, so how they should start spoken English? How they can learn?
Yes, ma'am. In my point of view, whenever any student come to me, their basics are not clear. I first them give basic structure sentences. Okay, I start from the basic structure. Like I told them how many alphabets in English, how many persons are English. I start from them like use of is or use of was were, use of shall be, will be. Okay, after that, after 1 month, within 1 month, I do only basic. I give them only basic classes. After 1 month, I start them teaching tenses, voice, narration, modal verbs. These are the things that we have to do to improve their communication skill. And whatever
It
I
grammar. Sorry to interrupt you. It comes in grammar. Apart from grammar, what you would to suggest them?
Yes, I more focus on speaking English. I told them whatever I teach in the class. Suppose I am teaching them EGMR, so I practice them. So you have to speak one sentence. I told him or her one sentence, and he or she has to make 4 sentences. Like, I'm a boy, I'm not a boy, am I not a boy? Okay, like I practice them more, and how he or she has to speak, and what will be the expression. I teach first myself, and I try to I speak first, then I told him or her copy them and try how I am speaking.
Okay, okay. Means they copy after your pronunciation the sentence.
Yes, ma'am. Because they are beginners, they know, because you know, ma'am, very well. Every speaking language has its own way of speaking. Because we know Hindi, we know the what is the exact pronunciation. So if I want to learn English, and as you know, English is not our language, so you have to at least try. At least how can I improve my communication skill? I know very well I can't improve in 1 day, 2 days. But ma'am, until I can't speak English, until I don't try to copy the foreigners, how can I improve my pronunciation? At first, I have to copy them, then I will improve. And nowadays, I am also very happy. Nowadays, my pronunciation is also becoming nowadays very well. Not very perfect, but I improved
Yes.
a lot of pronunciation also.
Okay, day by day, your pronunciation is going to better. That's great.
Yes, ma'am.
Means
And
and this is a good method. Teaching is a good method to learn anything. Whenever you
yes,
want
ma'am.
to adopt something, you just take means you are just reading and doing hard work themselves. But until you are not giving that things to others, you will not get master on that thing. It may be anything, not only language. It is
Yes,
a
ma'am.
good
Yes, ma'am.
method. Teaching is a good method to learn the things.
Definitely, ma'am. Because while I was started teaching, honestly saying, ma'am, before 1 month, I didn't know anything about this. I think I don't know what is Skype, what is Caplingo, what is English CRE. I didn't know about this language, because you know that there is a way, there is a will. Because that time I don't need this type of thing. I didn't teach English, so I didn't need this type of thing. When I saw on YouTube, they are making conversational video in English. So I thought, how they are making a conversational video. So I searched most what is Skype, and I searched how to use Skype. I don't know how to use Skype, and even I don't know how to record this conversation.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You just learning all these things.
Yes, I'm
And you
learning
are
because I'm
great.
very poor in technical field. Because I
Okay.
have been always a student of mathematics. I teach only very busy in teaching them mathematics only.
Okay, you teach mathematics in Hindi medium or in English medium?
No, no. There are both medium, because do you know Paramount KD campus?
Yes.
I have also teach there. I was faculty of Paramount.
Oh, in which
Yes,
sense?
ma'am.
Which year?
Ma'am, before Corona.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
And
So
after,
I don't have a problem in teaching English. My English is not bad. My English is good. But that time I was not teaching English. But my English is not bad. My English is good. But when it comes to speaking, nowadays I am also trying to improve. I am able, whatever I am able to speak in Hindi, I am able to speak in English. But nowadays I am trying to improve my communication skill. Because you know very well, I was a teacher of mathematics, and now I am teaching English. So I have to improve my communication skill and pronunciation. And I am also from Bihar, and I teach all the subjects in English in my school days.
okay, okay. That's great. Means learning and teaching both are continue. You are using parallelly these things, and
Yes,
you
ma'am.
cannot say that you are not good in technical because you comes from the maths background. So whose math is good means they have good command in each and everything, because all things are depend on the mathematics. Everywhere is a maths. We cannot say that we are not using maths. It's different matter. Some person have good command on mathematics. They realize and they understand that where they it is used in this place maths. But generally people who don't know, don't aware these things, they don't know these, that how it is used in this area, in this field. So it's depend on the how they are knowledge related to maths.
Definitely,
Yes.
ma'am. Okay, yeah, mathematics is not only a subject. It's we use in day-to-day life, because you go to market and you purchase something. And you know mathematics, then you have to purchase 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg, and that time you are doing calculations also. And whenever you are making any building, that time also mathematics works. You have to put what will be the height of your lintel, what will be the height of your building, so that you can construct your building. So mathematics are everywhere.
Yeah, you are right. So I would like to ask that what is your opinion on the translation method? Who use this method, that from mother tongue to English? How it is
Okay.
useful for the learners? They should
Yes,
use
ma'am.
this method or not?
Okay. It's very nice question, ma'am. It's very nice. I am going to explain you, because I have also experienced about you this question. You told me a translation method. And ma'am, first I want to clear first, because sir, at first it depends on the students. Um, I want to say it depends on the, if you are from Hindi medium students, there are two types of students. One who is studying since their childhood in English medium, and the students who are studying since childhood in Hindi medium. If you're, suppose how I learned English before, I was, because I was from Hindi medium students. So for the Hindi medium students, in the initial period, they should learn the basics. They should learn the translation method. Because if you don't know how to construct the sentences, because whatever I am speaking now, I learned before speaking English, I learned some basic grammar translation. But when I practice more and more, okay, when you practice more and more, when you are able to speak, for the Hindi medium students, they should go for the translation method in the beginning, after 2 to 3 meters, up to 2 to 3 months, until their basics is not clear. Because if you are from Hindi medium and you just trying to copy them, oh, they are speaking English very well, I am not speaking, so it will not work. If your basics is clear and you are able to speak, you go for the translation method. For the Hindi medium student, I am saying, go for the translation method after 2 to 3 months. Okay, then stop thinking in stop speaking English in making Hindi to English. Now you have to try to speak only think in English. After, if they will get some problem in starting, they will get some problem after 15 days, 1 month, they will face many problems, because they have addicted to speaking translation version. But after some times, because when I was learning this language, my friend told me you have to think all the thing in English. I thought, how can it possible? I from Hindi medium background, it is not possible. But my friend told me, if you thinking all the thing in English, one day you speak all the thing in English. You need not to think in translation. You need not to do translation. Now it's working. Whatever until now I am speaking, I don't think in Hindi. I don't do translation. Whatever I speak, I directly speaking. So, so it's for the Hindi medium student, they should clear the grammar first. They should learn basic things. They, after 2 to 3 months, they should start also thinking all the things in English, and gradually they will definitely improve. And when they start thinking in English, they will definitely speak in English very well. But for the English medium student, those who are from already English medium student, they start talking English. They can carry on and they can be fluent, because they English medium students also speak in English with their teachers. But in the Hindi medium students, that you know very well, ma'am, the mode of communication of government school is Hindi medium. Teachers also speak in Hindi, but nowadays in private school, teachers also speak in English. So English medium students, they need not to do translation method. They do directly from the think in English, and they are able to speak. Because what my experience is said, I was from Hindi medium student, but after completing my basic, now I don't need to think in Hindi. I don't do any translation while speaking. Suppose I'm speaking, I don't think in Hindi. I am speaking and speaking. So
Yes, yes.
for the Hindi medium student, they should go for the translation method, because they are the learners. They don't know how to speak, because they don't know what is the sentence structure, how the, because if you speak in Hindi, speaking Hindi is different, and if you speak in English, speaking English is different, because in English we have to follow subject, verb, object, complement, and other words. So we should know the first the grammar, what is the structure of English. Then we should go for the English medium. And
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, you mean first we learn at least basic grammar, then we start speaking practice. And if there is
Definitely,
no
ma'am.
environment, there is no person, how they can practice?
Yes, ma'am. If there is no environment nowadays, ma'am, if you want to learn English, so you have to come forward and you have to think. If you want to learn English, you have to speak, because matter is that you can't speak English. Solution that you have to speak English, because suppose you want to swim in a river, until you can't go in the water, how can you learn swimming? Without doing practical, you can't speak English. Just like, if you can't speak, because whatever my experience is, I am not able to speak English, but now I am trying to speak English, but now I am able to speak English. Why? Because I am trying, and ma'am, suppose I am speaking English. Sometime I also watch my video. That time I also do. Oh, while I was speaking, I done some grammatical error. Oh, this word should be come in last. Or so you speak and record your voice. Then you will, because nowadays everyone has a cell phone, everyone has a mobile phone. So you should, if there is no environment, you should record your videos and you should judge yourself. Where, because nowadays there are many apps available that are claiming you to learn you English. There are so many apps you can download, and you can practice at your home. And if there is some problem, you can join also any institute. They guide us better and better.
Yeah, yeah,
Because,
you are.
ma'am, I am living in Delhi and I am from Bihar. So I was thinking the people of Delhi speak very fluently, but it's not very true. Because in Delhi there are so many spoken institute. Yes, I know they are able to speak, but for the people of Delhi, they also have to learn. If they want to fluency in their language, they also join spoken English classes.
Right, right. Means you are saying that they need to join spoken English to learn this language, but I'm not agree with this point. If there is no guidance, they are not understand what should they do, they can join. Otherwise, there are lots of method to learn self this language, and it is very easy. Really, Hindi is very tough in front of English language. English is very easy language. Anyone can learn English. It's not matter they are student, they are worker, they are employee, and they are mother, they are homemaker, they are anyone can learn easily. No age doesn't matter. Professional or anything is doesn't matter. You just need 15 or 20 minutes in a day, you can learn English language. But firstly, intention should be learning, then you can try to learn this language. And there are different methods, of course, according to level. First understand the, it is my opinion that first understand your level, you are at what level, how you will learn. So it is not that I have so many disease, and there is no only ultimate one medicine that I just take a pill and every pain will be relieved. No, you just need understand what is our disease and how it will be treated. Okay, treatment is necessary. Same it is happen in this language also. First understand what is exact your problem, how, where you are getting problem, and how you will process, how you will achieve and get the procedures, which procedure you will follow to learn this language, and the short time how you can achieve and command on this language. So it's all depend the disease means at what level you are. Just
Yes,
understand first, then follow which direction, which path you will go to achieve, to
definitely.
command this language.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And
Yeah,
this is
definitely. You are saying
another,
definitely,
yes,
definitely.
there is another question to you, Ritik sir, that as you know that I am intermediate level, and recently I checked my level also that I am at the upper intermediate level. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
just some couple of days I just download a app, and I checked my level. Okay, they suggest me you are the upper than the intermediate level, because I'm just working 6 7 months on this language. And I anything Just it may be reading and conversation or listening. I do something apart daily. Okay, at least 30 minutes, or sometime it may be more than. So that's why I change my level, means from beginner to intermediate, intermediate to upper intermediate. I'm at this level, but it is very hard. I feel that to achieve the advanced level, it's not easy. So how we can, who are at the intermediate level, how they can achieve the advanced level, how they feel that I am good in this language, like a Hindi language, like a, my mother tongue language. I'm not at that level that I am so comfortable in this language that I am able to speak every situation in English language. Okay, so it is very tough. How we can achieve the advanced level so that we feel that it is like the same our mother tongue? How we can
Yes.
achieve?
Yes, ma'am. Very nice question. As you mentioned, you are intermediate. Yes, you are, ma'am. Whatever I observed in Mukherjee Nagar or GTB Nagar, what is the difference between advanced level and the intermediate level? And you also heard about IELTS. They are planning for settle in abroad country. They need
Yes,
to the advanced level, and they, so for the advanced level, whatever I think, if you are not able to ma'am English very well, you are not hesitating to English. Only you have to focus on your, if you want to if you want to do your English on the next level. So now my suggestion is you should practice more and more, try to speak. And one and the most good things for being advanced level, you should watch native speakers. You should watch native speaker, how they are speaking, how they are tone, how their behaviors, how their speech, when they, what their expression while they are speaking. I think you should follow the native speaker. You should learn daily, and you should practice to copy them. And whenever you got and you are living in Delhi, you can also go to any tourist, you can also go any tourist place, and you can also talk to, like you can go Red Fort, you can go Lotus temples. There are so many foreigners, you can talk them, because if you talk them directly, you can feel them how they are speaking. And you should follow any native speaker. You should learn native speaker. And you know very well, learning any language, if you, suppose I am learning Hindi language, so if I listen Hindi songs, if you want to improve your communication skill, you should listen English songs in English, and you should try to sing that song. And you should follow more and more only uh, native speaker. You should learn native speaker for the
yes,
advance, because in GTP Nagar they are also doing, they are playing the audio of only native speaker. You should watch them and you should copy them, because you know there are so many band 1, band 2, band 3, band 4, band 9. There are 9 levels, I think 8 or 9 levels. They are playing from the, if you are a beginner, then playing a basic level audio. And if you are a upper medium, they are playing more advanced. And for the very advanced level, they play audio like, oh, they are not showing this type of speaking they are speaking. Sometimes I also copy. Hi, they are, I think this is not for this. So they are speaking like this. Try to like this and try to listen more and more native speaker. It's the only way to improve your communication skill. Sorry, communication skill is good, pronunciation skill and accent,
yes,
because
yes,
no any magic things that you get and you will start speaking. Yeah, but I accept there are some certain rules where it is pronounced, there is, suppose we say better, but in American English they pronounce T as a T, better, better. So
yes,
some, there are some techniques where have to silent D, where have to silent C, where have to silent B, like com. So there are some certain rules. So if you want to be advanced English, so you should know the pronunciation first, and you should try to copy the foreigners. Then you definitely, anyone can definitely speak like that. And
yeah, yeah,
nowadays, I'm only learning English for the 3 to 4 months. If I will continue for the end, because I teach only 2 to 3 hours, and all time is I speak in Hindi. If I was a teacher of only English, I can improve myself within 1 year. As a foreigner, anyone can speak it.
yeah, yeah, you are right.
It's not
And you,
very, It's
You
not very
suggest
big task.
everything very nice way. Yeah, if someone like to learn this language and they follow these points, these tips, they of course they will get easily learn this language and they can command on this language. Very nice. Yeah, I like this method that just if you are at the intermediate level, so having conversation, you just need to follow native speaker also and try to imitate them how they are pronunciate the things. And there is a one thing also that they choose some words like they make short words that is difficult to understand their language. And there are lots of slang words also, we are not aware those words. Until we are not aware, then we will not understand those things. I think so. If I
Yes, ma'am.
watch any Hollywood movie, there are lots of sentences which I'm not able to understand. But if I watch any international speech and English speech, I easily understand each and everything because they use official language, means professional
Definitely.
language, formal language. It is easily understandable. But the slang and informal language is not easily understandable. It comes in the
Yes.
same our mother tongue also. Who use Hindi in the like a khichdi language. So I'm not able to understand. If I talk about my maid, she speaks Hindi with her family member, but sometimes I'm not able to understand what she is saying because she use dialect, different dialect, like
Definitely.
in Bihar something. So I'm not able to understand exact Bhojpuri also. That I understand a little bit, not a exact way like a Hindi because we just know Hindi language. And if I talk about my mother tongue also, from where I come from basically native place West UP. So if in total way I speak so many. Delhi people will not able to understand what I am speaking in Hindi. So it all these things same in English language also. So it's depend
Definitely.
on the accent and dialects. I think so.
Definitely.
That's why.
Yes, ma'am.
And who are not
Because you
able
know
to
very well,
understand.
every language has short form. Because sometimes we speak in Hindi, we don't say proper full sentences.
Yes.
Because we don't need to. Because we are talking to they are we are living in India, and if you speak Hindi, because all understand Hindi, so we need not to speak full sentences. Just it
Yes.
happen in English, because they are all English. They are able to. Their first language is English, so they use short and they are able to understand. But for the getting that things, we have to watch more and more podcasts, like podcast, web series. We have to watch. If you watch podcast and web series, gradually we will try to speak English like that. Whenever, until you are not emotionally attached to a language, because now I am able to speak Hindi because I am emotionally attached to my language. If you are not emotionally attached to a language, how can you can speak any language in that way that it is spoken? So if you want to improve your accent, so you have to emotionally attach, because English speaking means you have to speak naturally. Just you speak Hindi, because while speaking Hindi, we don't think anything. Just we speak.
Right, right. You are right, and you are good a teacher of this language. I will say it's not seems that you are just learning since some couple of months. You are at that level, that feeling that you are good in this language and
Yes,
comfortable also.
ma'am. I honestly saying, before 3 months, I go like 50 to 60 spoken institute I visited. You know Lakshmi Nagar, famous for
Yes,
speaking English. I
yes.
went there every institute. One day I off my institute, and I went there every institute how they are teaching of way of style.
Yes. So let's over here, sir, and it's really fruitful conversation and helping those viewer who really want to learn this language. Really.
Definitely, ma'am.
Thank
It's
you. Thank you so
thank you
much
so much,
for
ma'am,
having
for giving your valuable
initiative.
time.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, bye bye. Take care.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.